Guys, this is the template I have created for you guys so you can do a good job on your document design and layout for your project proposal and annotated bibliography. So I want to go over with you kind of the elements here and what the little different things mean. So let's start with the running head. This is the cover page. So you really do have the words running head with a colon and then a shortened title up to 50 characters. So the title is actually related to your original title here. And it should be, the title that you put here should be unique. So it should come from this part, your original title, that's unique, that's engaging, that kind of explains what you'll be talking about, rather than your subtitle here, which just describes what kind of document you're making here. So this is a proposal, or you can say a proposal and annotated bibliography if you like here. But this should be original and your running head should be original here. I will try to find and post a video for you guys showing you how to create headers, but remember that Word, this is why I love Word so much. This is a template I pulled from Word. If you go into Word templates when you're creating a new document and you type APA format into the search box, an APA style document template will come up for you and you'll be able to just kind of use that. I'll also make this one available for you to download so you can just type over the top of it. So it should be easy for you guys to do. Anyway, so remember it's your name, your first, middle initial, and last name in the middle here after your title, and your institutional affiliation, which is Northern Virginia Community College, and you can put Loudoun campus if you like, but you don't need to. And that's really all you need for the first page here, for the cover page. Okay, as we're scrolling down to the next page, you'll see your header remains. You see that the page changed to 2 and the words running head zapped off. And so it's just that same shortened title, all in caps. So I want you to see that it's all in caps here. It's all in caps here. But this is just normal capitalization for titles. Remember, when you capitalize words in a title, you're going to capitalize nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, pronouns, and anything that you're starting with. So any A's or thes in as a first letter. But anything on the interior, any prepositions, any A's or ands or thes are not going to be capitalized in here. So let's keep going here on page 2. So you're going to repeat your original title and up here at the top of this page 2, just as a reminder. And you're going to begin with your introduction. Remember, that's your research summary template. Okay. And then you're going to move into your literature review. So your literature review gets its own header. Okay. So this is a header. It's a level 1 header. It's bolded and it's centered, just like you see here. And then here's some reminders from the prompt about what's going to go into your literature review. This will be probably 2 to 3 paragraphs, depending on how you're kind of organizing that. So 1 paragraph here for your introduction, for your research summary template. Your literature review, 2 to 3 paragraphs, depending on how much you're doing here. And then your justification, and then just some reminders here. That will be, that 500 words should end up on page 3. So just a little reminder of where that goes. Your proposal can be shorter than 500 words. It shouldn't be too much shorter than 500 words. Making sure that the word count is not too much far above 500 words. Okay? So it can be shorter as long as it's not too much shorter. Really want to aim for that 500 words. Okay, and then on page 4, here we are on page 4, this is where you start your annotated bibliography. Go ahead and give it its own heading. It's bolded and centered. Then you're going to include your 6 to 8 sources here. And then just like we see here, so we have the first source, which is an unauthored source. It's actually actually it is an authored source. It's the Death with Dignity National Center is its author. We have the date of publication for this particular source, and then the name of the article that the student used, with the name of the organization, and then the name of the website. So that's how you do that. Remember, you have a hanging indent. You see how this first line is on the 1-inch margin, okay? And then the second line and any subsequent lines are going to be indented. Then underneath that first source, we have the commentary. The commentary paragraphs are going to be single spaced, as you see here, just with an indentation between the two. So you'll have a label here that says commentary with your first paragraph, and then you'll have your second paragraph, and just some reminders here about what's going to go in that. Then you go ahead and list your next source. Again, notice the first line of that first source is on the 1-inch, is right on the 1-inch margin right there, and then the subsequent lines are indented. It's called a hanging indent. Okay, again, your commentary, then the rest of the sources down to the last source. This one only has 4. Remember, you'll need 6 to 8. So again, remember too that you're using alphabetical order to list your sources. So we have D, I, K, and then S. So make sure you're using alphabetical order to list your sources. Alrighty, that is all for that. Hopefully this template will be very useful to you. You can find it in Module 2 as one of the resources I have posted for you, called the Project Proposal Annotated Bibliography Template.